money, I never satisfied.
Forgive me for my sin, blue wanna wash me clean. Everything to an end like palm to my chin. Forgive me for my sin, blue wanna wash me clean. Everything to an end like palm to my chin. I wish I didn't know it all. I wish I could stop my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I could come apart.
Can we talk about our differences? And we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, all to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there, you gotta give some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none, you gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up, nothing's there, build it up, you wanna build it up, we can build it up, you wanna build it up with me, come on, build it up, come on, build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up and nothing's there. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some, pull it
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Picked out brilliantly. And that's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Played back in. First quarter of an hour gone. Another pass, just keep... Oh, shoot it! They've done it! Rijkaard.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Beckham. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Musiala. Serginho. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sade. Pedri gets into some space. It's a goal kick. Serginho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar. Beckham. That's Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pedri gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Musiala.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, red, nice interception. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Plays a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Beckham. That's a little off target. Now it's Bale. He's in a great position here. He is through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Beckham. Keeper has taken decisive, and he's had a hit!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he get it through? He's cut it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Sané. And it's been played through. Bale! And that would have won it.
Bale really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Tries to get it clear. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw-in. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. And this is... Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Corner number 2 then. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Serginho. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And they've got rid. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
Falling out of that moving cut like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me. But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, now here's an interest. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Musiala, all played for Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Real chance, decent chance! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Crossed into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. Good ball, good take. Strokes it back. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Musiala wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now, can they get him away?
There will be 1 minute.
This is
added
Del
time.
Piero. And this is Cruyff. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Guti delivers. Oh, this looks sharp.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. So much time and space here. Goes for a shot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. Martinez. Koulibaly. And it's Stojkovic. And he plays one through. Guti. Looking for options for movement. In towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Stojkovic. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? And the through ball. And he shoots! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
There will be 5
2
minutes
up and
added
very
time.
little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Now this could... There's the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little Matt. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Neymar making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Olmo. And that's been won straight back. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great vision. Now it's Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Mbappe. Oh, right place, right time. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that is expertly dealt with. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Nistelrooy tries to play it through. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught up. Goes for a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar. And it's Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Batista. Shot, surely! Costa Curta getting this one clear. And he lines up a cross. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get on the end of this? Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Neymar threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they've got rid. Raul. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Pedri has created one goal already. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's hoisted clear. Raul. Beckham. Neymar. 75 minutes played. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Serginho. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham has a look and plays it forward. Shot a goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Just 5 minutes left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That'll be a throw-in. And here's Raul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to belt it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they...
Now it's come the man called Sayan Kuti alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
I know do big man pass anybody. I know they do pass myself. I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say shit, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day. Godzilla.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! Serginho getting this one clear. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard wins the duel this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Takes a shot! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular, and he's intervened well there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chance for a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered with swing. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Neymar. He's got
2
away.
minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And here's Stojkovic. Tries to play it through. Will play through for the wide man. And this is Ronaldo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's through, it's one-on-one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a great pick out. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Serginho. And it's Stojkovic. Played out towards the right wing. And he whips it in. That could spell... Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Marquinhos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish?
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Beckham
Ritwik.
standing over it.
Coming on to replace him is number 31, Bale.
Climbs up big! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in. It's going to be another throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22, Iniesta.
He's picked his way through. It's a good-looking delivery.
Number 9,
Drogba.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And this is Inzaghi.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Serginho making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Bergkamp. Schneider. Now Pirlo. And here's Owen. Beckham gets into some space. And that has been cleared.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Luis Suarez. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get on the end of this? Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Bergkamp. Threads one in. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone loose. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass. Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Crossed into the box. Bergkamp tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. And they can counter here. He's got away. And that's played in low. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
And he shoots! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a... And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Schneider. Number 5.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 7, Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
Beckham tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. And he's straight offside. Stojkovic, looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona, oh, what a mistake! Howson. Now Costa Curta. And it's Zanetti. And it's Beckham. Still just a single goal between the sides. And a chance! Special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona, oh no, what has happened here?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Hazard. Owen, shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they get him away? Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
He's having a shot! And he can clear it away. Dani Olmo, and he's intervened well there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hazard knocks it into space. Serginho's cross. Costa Curta clears it away. Now it's Drogba. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Serginho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he get it through? Howson deals with that comfortably. Howson gets it away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Drogba. And this is Gnabry. Crossed into the middle. And he's there to get it away. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
Posted, mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool mistake.
আলাদা লেভেলের গেম চলছে इनके चले मारात्मक गेम चलते जा जो खेल रहा हूँ वो मतलब हार रहा हूँ जो खेल रहा हूँ वो हार रहा हूँ बैन चो जैसा गेम चल रहा है बैन के लौड़े की टांग की जैसे गेम चल रहा है इतना दिमाग में गुस्सा चढ़ रहा है माँ की फुटबॉल की माँ की चूत तेरी
shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me, shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What she go to? Rock old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, dance, dance.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope.
Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's had it taken off him. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. And Serginho. Now it's Beckham. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Batistuta. That is good strength. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Azar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper to shoots! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Alexander-Arnold. That's gone for a throw-in. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta, and he's there to make the challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
In towards the back stick.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Nice sequence of passes this. That's really nicely played. Hazard gets flagged offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. To Marquinhos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Robertson. And that's a good intervention. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position, and across it goes. Goes for a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's away. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the counter is on. That's a cute ball. Spread neatly. And a chance! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clipped. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two...
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's gone loose. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. That has been cut short. Ekitike. Played out to the right. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goulart is up. There's the shot! Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodrigo. Ekitike. And he's there to belt it away. Closing in on goal. Marquinhos getting this one clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Gets his head on it! They've scored! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Beckham. Oh, well played, well played. Tonali. Pedri. Rodrigo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Gabriel. And Mendes. Tonali. Pedri. That has been slung wide. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
No way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Goulet. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Tonali. Tries to play it through. Big chance! It's a goal! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Son Heung-min in a real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep...
He's having a go! It's hit the upright!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 added minutes.
He's come in hard. Gabriel gets it clear. Musiala. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can...
Takes a shot! Off the post! Danger averted for now. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's really drilled it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Neymar, and it's Batistuta. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in space and looking for options. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Kaka. Messi. Messi! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pick.
To the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Beckham. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. And Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Probing pass. Face to face with shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Neymar. They get a throw in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Serginho tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's heaved it away. And it's Beckham. Knocks it out wide. This is intriguing. Next chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Neymar, great vision. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Oh no, what has happened here? And that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Yamal. Coming on the
To
field
turn a deficit into a lead.
Number 18, Maradona.
That is some save from Khan. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar could try cutting inside. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.